In this video, we will take a look at all the new products from Geekom at IFA 2025. For those of you who don't know, Geekom is a brand specializing in mini PCs, and last year they were also present at IFA with a really powerful and colorful water-cooled mini PC, which was a collaboration together with Techno. And this year, they also had some really cool stuff to showcase, featuring a new Kickstarter launch and even their own laptop lineup. So let's get straight to the star of the show, the Geekom A9 Mega. The crowdfunding campaign for this mini PC launched on September 5, right together with IFA, and it has already been fully funded, exceeding its goal by around 3 times. And the A9 Mega is a very powerful mini PC, but it's a little bit on the bigger side. And it really reminds me of a Mac Mini, which I think is a pretty attractive design, with air intake on the bottom and an exhaust on the back. But being a mini PC from Geekom, it has much friendlier I/O. On the back you get your usual double HDMI ports, double 2.5 gig Ethernet ports, and double USB 4 ports, which are also DisplayPort outputs, 2 USB-A ports as well as an audio jack. Then on the front, you have 2 more USB-A ports and 2 USB-C ports, and there's also an SD card reader. What's more, the power button here also doubles as a fingerprint reader for use with Windows Hello. So neat looks and plenty of I/O. But what's inside this beastie PC? Well, this one is powered by the beefy 16-core 32-thread Ryzen AI Max Plus with Radeon 8060S graphics, which is one of the most powerful iGPUs on the market. This makes it a pretty powerful combo for your local AI operations, having 126 TOPS of combined computing power. So this will also be good for some video editing and some 1080p gaming. To max it out, you also get 128 gigs of onboard RAM, along with 2 TB of SSD storage. And here you actually have 2 PCIe Gen 4 slots, theoretically supporting up to 4 TB each. And Wi-Fi 7 is also there for the fastest wireless connectivity. But if this is a bit too overkill for you, then you can also opt for the A9 Mega's little brother, the A9 Max. Coming from A9 family, the design is pretty much the same but smaller, while also having nearly the same I/O. But instead of the 2 USB-C ports on the front, you get 4 USB-A ports. The A9 Max comes in at around half the price of A9 Mega, but it is still a really powerful mini PC, powered by the 12-core 24-thread Ryzen AI 9 with a Radeon 890M iGPU. For the RAM, you get 32GB as base, but the key difference here from the A9 Mega is that memory is upgradable up to 128GB. And this PC also comes with a 2TB SSD drive in one of the Gen 4 M.2 slots, leaving the other one for upgrades. Connectivity-wise, it will also have the same Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4 support. But now, let's get to the most interesting part, which is the laptops. And for Geekom, these are their first ever laptop releases aside from the mini PCs, which are called Geekbooks, with both a 14 and a 16-inch variant. So let's start with the 14-inch one. This is the Geekbook X14 Pro, a very lightweight laptop weighing barely a kilogram, thanks to the magnesium chassis, which is actually a combination of magnesium and alloy. Here again, it is a very good looking laptop with some MacBook aesthetics and a very large trackpad. The keys are also very nice and clicky, with no cheap feeling here whatsoever. And the power button also doubles as a fingerprint reader, just like on the A9 Mega. The display on this laptop is a 2.8K OLED one, covering 100% of the DCI P3 color gamut. There's a 2-megapixel webcam on top with a built-in privacy shutter. The opening angle for the display is 135 degrees, so it doesn't go all the way back. Now the I/O here is pretty generous thanks to Geekom, even though it's a lightweight laptop. On the left, you have 2 USB 4 ports as well as a full-sized HDMI port, and on the right, you have a USB-A port as well as a headphone jack. Now for the internals, you have 2 options, either the Intel Core Ultra 5 or the Intel Core Ultra 9, with 32GB of onboard RAM on both, as well as 1TB of storage in a single M.2 slot. Now for the 16-inch model, it is the Geekbook X16 Pro, and here you will find that basically all the internals are the same as on Geekbook X14 Pro, with some minor changes and additions due to the larger size. So it's using the same magnesium chassis and weighs only 1.3 kilograms, which again is pretty light for a 16-inch laptop, with it actually being lighter than a 15-inch MacBook Air. Now this one has a matte 2.5K IPS display instead of OLED, but it still looks pretty nice nevertheless. With the increased size, we have an added numpad on the keyboard and a slightly larger trackpad area as well. For the I/O, everything looks nearly the same, but on the right side there's an extra USB-A port, as well as a microSD card slot. And inside there is a slightly bigger battery with extra 5 watt-hours. Both of them are really nice and quality laptops that are very light for carrying around. My favorite is definitely the 14-inch one, because of the features it packs in its compact size, especially that amazing OLED display. Let me know in the comments which laptop do you prefer. I also really hope to see the ARM-based Geekom QS1 Pro in action, which is the world's first Snapdragon X Elite powered mini PC, first introduced at CES, but sadly Geekom didn't bring it to IFA yet. Instead, there was the Geekom IT15, which basically shares the same internals with the Geekbooks I just showcased, but a little more basic I/O than the A9 series, which still offers good connectivity, with 2 USB 4 ports and a 2.5 gig Ethernet port, as well as Wi-Fi 7. And the cool thing about all these Geekom PCs I showcased today is that they come with Windows 11 Pro pre-installed, so they are suitable buy for corporate environments as well. Let me know in the comments which Geekom release are you most interested in, and which one would you like to see reviewed on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and see you in the next video.